when I think about your political career, I'm wondering tonight if your wife, Gabby Giffords, had never been shot, had never been attempted to be assassinated, would you be sitting here tonight as the Senate candidate in Arizona, or would Senator Gabby Giffords be sitting here tonight running for re-election in Arizona?
Well, Lawrence, I think Gabby would be in the Senate. I have no doubt about that. I mean, she was very smart, very talented, and really was such a great public servant for the state of Arizona.
When you got into politics, I'm sure you didn't think it was going to come to eventually a fight over democracy itself, a fight over taxes, a fight over international trade policy, immigration issues, all those things you could see coming. But this is the fight that you could not see coming. Because it's a new fight, do you feel that that you as a candidate, the Democrats or as a party, know how to fight it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, here in Arizona, we do elections well. The last election was certified by Democrats and Republicans. Our Republican governor, Doug Ducey, says we do elections well. He certified the last election. You know, what is very worrisome and, you know, keeps me up at night is that the conspiracy theories and the lies about the 2020 election, and now even the 2022 election that hasn't happened yet, still 12 days off. I mean, this is just dangerous to our democracy. And my opponent, Blake Masters, you know, after that phone call, and the phone call would have been funny if it wasn't so dangerous, is back again questioning the 2020 election. And I just have to say it's undemocratic. But, you know, this is what we're up against, and I'm confident we can win these races. It
seems that Arizona voters agree with you about the elections. There's a poll saying that 74% say Arizona's elections are fair. 70% say the elections are secure. 77% believe that this coming election will be accurate. And your opponent is out there saying what Donald Trump said before the last election. Your opponent is saying the Arizona vote count will not be accurate, that there will be an exaggerated number on your side of the vote count, and it's just not going to be fair and it's not going to be accurate. He's already saying that.
Yes, that is true. He's been now questioning the 2022 election that hasn't happened yet. And this is dangerous, and there's no place in our democracy for this. But I'll tell you what, you know, Arizona voters, you know, they get this. And I'm sure that 70-something% are just tired of talking about the 2020 election. We have very important issues. The difference between me and my opponent on so many issues could not be more dramatic. You know, he has said that he wants to privatize Social Security. I mean, he says he wants a national abortion ban that's so strict that even when a woman's raped, she wouldn't be able to make this decision. You know, he says our military is totally incompetent. So in 12 days, Arizona has a choice. This is going to be a close election, and I've got a great team, and we're working incredibly hard.
What do you say to the retiree community in Arizona currently depending on their Social Security checks? And they're not just depending on their current Social Security checks. They're depending on them increasing, as they have this year, because of the cost of living increase that has been delivered to them. That is something that Republicans have always opposed. They've always been trying to reduce or eliminate the cost of living increase, and then many of them want to go beyond that and basically eliminate Social Security. What do you say to them about assuring them that that Social Security will be there for them?
Well, what I tell them is if I'm reelected, I'm going to fight for their Social Security and their Medicare and work to bring down the price of prescription drugs for seniors, which we did. And I was involved in negotiating that deal that's going to cap the out-of-pocket expenses at $2,000 a year. My opponent is against that. You know, where I stood up to Big Pharma, he stands with Big Pharma. So on all these issues, you know, we could not be more different. We've got a choice to make. I'm really concerned about his views about the military, saying we haven't been in a just war since before World War II. This is an important election. And I think democracy is on the ballot here. We've got 12 days. I think we can get across the finish line successfully, but this is going to be a close race. So for folks out there that are watching, if they have the opportunity, go to markkelly.com and chip in to help, because as you pointed out, this just doesn't affect Arizona. I mean, this matters for future elections across the country.